Hey everyone, so it's been quite some time since I have made a video, so bear with me. I am going to be getting undone with you all. I'm going to take off my makeup and do my skincare routine, and then that's it. I'm going to be taking off my makeup. Ooh, that smells so good. I'm going to be updating you all with so many things. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do this for a few weeks now because I feel like information is power, and what better way to live life than to share that with other people. So the last time I was on here, I'm pretty sure I was still in grad school. Glad to say I have graduated. I received my Master's of Arts in Global Entertainment and Music Business from Berklee College of Music. That is also where I received my undergraduate degree in Music Business and Management with a concentration in marketing. So, that was back in 2016. So now we're in 2020. So that makes, it'll be, oh my gosh, 4 years. It'll be 4 years come July. After I graduated, I did an internship in public relations because I figured it is important to. So after I graduated school, I felt like it was important for me to embark upon enhancing my skill set. So I figured I might as well get an internship in something that I'm not too savvy in, which was PR. So this is the Origins Cleansing Makeup Removing Jelly. Wait, take off my lashes. I did that for about 4 months. I have an interesting story about that. And then during that time, I ended up leaving and pursuing a career closer to entertainment. I just felt like I took a break from performing or doing anything in music directly because I wanted to redefine it for me. I felt like I was pretty much just in a routine. And for me, I don't like just moving around without a purpose. And I felt like I wanted to take some time off to really just figure out what music meant to me. So I did that, ended up going on to perform in 3 different musical theater competitions in which I placed first in all of them. And then deciding, okay, what is my purpose in life? So while I was in school, I always used to talk about how the 3 areas of my life that I always need to be present are education, business, and performing. So I basically had to revisit that for myself and say, okay, well, how do I jump back into this? Well, I don't know if many of you know, but I do have a background in teaching music. I've been doing that since 2011. So I started teaching again after I left my internship. I'm using baby wipes to take off the jelly. This is a trick that a makeup artist taught me, and it's more efficient. I'm not a fan of the jelly, to be honest, but I feel like it's just glorified Vaseline. But I felt like, all right, now I should go back into teaching, so I did that. I did the competitions, and for business, really, that one was more so of the bigger question in terms of what part of business did I want to pursue, right? Because business is general, and I wanted to get a little more specific in what I wanted to do. And I actually didn't come to grips with that answer until recently. But I think time and life are big helps in terms of finding out what you want to do, where you want to go. That way, when you execute, you're able to do it with a purpose and not just doing it because it's a trend online. Like, I'm not someone who believes in that. So, yeah, that's basically it. My life right now has transitioned into being a full-time actor. I still teach, but I don't consider that to be a distraction or a side hustle because it aligns with what I want to do with my life. And it is a passion of mine, equally with performing. So, sorry, I keep looking at myself. I should be looking here. Alright, so now to cleanse my face. Actually, I'm going to go in with this micellar water. This was actually gifted to me by an audience member who happened to also sell skincare as well. So this is like the final step of makeup removal, and I love it. It feels so hydrating. If I journey back to the 4 months after graduation, I did my internship. All of 2017, I was mostly teaching as well as preparing for competitions. 2018 was when I scaled back from teaching a little more to then pick up more gigs in terms of acting. And then 2019 was when I actually had to forfeit one of my teaching jobs. I was teaching at 2 schools in 2018, so I left one of the teaching jobs in 2019. So I was teaching at 1 school and then performing more. And then 2020, I am not necessarily teaching at all right now, and I am acting. So it's pretty insane. It's not an easy road. I don't recommend it if you're not someone who's mentally prepared to make large sacrifices. I also don't do this, or I don't pursue this without help. I definitely have a very supportive family, and with their help, I'm able to do a lot of things, right? But I just want to encourage anyone who is interested in pursuing a career in acting, send me some questions. I used to get a lot of questions about my graduate program, and most people ask me, like, do I even use my degree? Yes. I can read my own contracts. I do have representation, which is pretty nice. I will make a video on that separately. This is more so of just where have I been type of updates. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to use black soap today. That you are counting to 60 seconds when you are washing your face, because that's when the products are activated enough to do the job that it's intended to do. I don't have a toner as of right now, so I won't be toning. Don't judge me. I'm going to be using this oil elixir made by the SMW collection. I love this. This is made by a very good friend of mine, Sydney Marleya Weeks, and she has a lot of awesome products in which I use and I love. This is one of my favorites from her line. I also use her daytime moisturizer. So if you want to support, I will link her website down below so that you can purchase it. And then I'm going to use this Origins Drink Up Intensive. It's an overnight mask. Love this stuff. I usually use it when I'm after I've worn makeup. But yeah, that's been my journey post graduate school. There are a lot of things that I didn't necessarily take into consideration. Life hit really hard in terms of, what do I do after school? And I was asking myself a lot of questions. I didn't necessarily hear people discuss, life after graduation. You grow up, you're like, do I go to college? Then you go to grad school, you feel like you've achieved. And mine is, I felt like I was slightly overachieving because I never saw myself really going to grad school until I was in college. And I was like, I don't want to double major. I want to explore a higher ed degree at a different level in the event that I do want to go into corporate, because that way I would have a higher starting salary. I didn't necessarily choose to enter into the traditional corporate world, but professionally, I feel like it gave me a boost in terms of my options in life, and just to give me a different type of toolbox to pull from in terms of knowledge, right? This is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. Love this stuff. Would I do grad school again? Absolutely. I think for my personal journey as an artist, it just boosts me a lot. I think my network base is really what I went for, because it was an international program. I was in Spain for almost 2 years because I did my undergraduate degree in Spain, and I also did my graduate degree in Spain. I just wanted to introduce myself back to my channel again because I missed it. I used to have so much fun and talk about hair and makeup, but now I feel like I want to add to that and kind of just speak about what my career is like right now. So I'm on the grind. I am, pursuing my life as an actor 130 million%. There's no looking back. I'm going to do this until the wheels fall off. And I just want to share a few tips and tricks, or like my experiences that I think might be helpful to anyone who wants to come to my page. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. If you have questions, email them to me or message me. Follow me on Instagram under Kuyati Nora, and I will see you in the next one.